Alright guys, I'm heading out to the place where I got the bulldozer. The lady called me and said she found a few more pieces for it. And also she said I've got a 20-foot single axle trailer I want to give you if you want it. And I thought 20 foot and only a single axle, I wasn't sure what, I didn't know. Well, I went out the other day to look at it and it's at least 20 foot. It might be more, 24. It looks like it's the frame from an old camper. When I get there, I'll show you what she's got. I've got my diesel tractor with me today and get up around these mountains and curves. I'm hoping she's got it across the creek. I'm gonna have to pull it out and across a little old bridge. Let me show you where I live. Look out across there, ain't that beautiful? Anyway, I'm gonna have to pull it out across. It's got one flat tire. I'm hoping I got my compressor. I hope I can just air it up. And then I gotta figure out how to hook it and get it home. I'm hoping that it's a 2-inch ball and I can just set it on mine and can pull it home. I may have to make a separate trip, but anyway, let's just show you what I got when I get there. Show you some more scenery of Ashe County, North Carolina. Christmas tree capital of the world. You can see some trees growing there on the hill. Beautiful, beautiful place. I love my home. Alright guys, I forgot to record. I got here and got excited. I've already taken the tractor across and hooked up to it. And here's the little bridge. Don't look like much, but it's pretty solid. There's the creek. Water's up a little bit. We've had, like everybody else, rain. Back in April we had some flooding and water was up over this bridge, and she said that where this trailer's sitting that it was underwater. And there's the trailer, there's where it was sitting. She said that water debris was up over on top of the trailer. So that's what I got. And that tire over there is low. I'm hoping it's not locked up. This one turned. Sorry for the camera work. Little diesel pulled her right out. See if we can get some air in this tire. One of these days I'm going to invest in me something to hold this phone for me while I record. Alright, I'm going to have to cut it off. Alright, I got this thing home and kind of surveying what I've got. It's 19 feet from the front of the trailer, not counting the tongue, from this cross member right here where my foot is. From there back is 19, a touch over 19 feet. It's 7 feet 7 inches wide. There's 5 foot 1 inch between the tires. And this frame rail has got about a 2.5 inch drop on this side versus that one. They both kind of drop down in the back. So what I may try to do is find somewhere to anchor with a chain on the frame there, and then jack the back of this thing up. Try to straighten this frame out. Alright, the axle on it, it's got some beefy springs on this thing. I mean, they're pretty beefy. I don't know what the tow capacity is. This thing vibrated, shook all the way home. I couldn't get over 30. Usually around 20 is about as fast as I could run. And especially coming up a hill, that thing would get to bouncing. What I thought about doing is cutting this axle in the middle and extending it 1 foot to make it 6 feet 1 inch in the middle, in between them. And then I can brace that up real good to make it strong. I just have to take the shackle bolts loose on the springs and slide the axles out and then re-weld them there in the middle. Let's see, what else is there? I don't know what I'm going to do as far as sides. I don't know that I'm going to put sides on it. I think I'm just going to put 2x6 decking boards on it. Not decking, 2x6s. Put 2x6s on it. And then I've got to figure out something for ramps. I've got some aluminum ramps, and that would work fine for my tractors. That would hold my little Sears tractors, but it would not. I don't think they're strong enough to hold that bulldozer. So I may have to make me some kind of real sturdy ramps. I don't want a tailgate on it. I like to have some kind of ramp system. So it's going to be a project. I'm going to take my grinder and go over the frame real good, and then get some rusty metal primer from Lowe's and prime it, and some black paint and paint it. I like to go with either a flat or a satin black. I don't gloss black on the frame. And then I'll put my decking boards down, and I've got to put a new tongue on it. That tongue, that was sketchy coming home. It didn't come off, but that was sketchy. That kind of concerned me. And I wrapped my chain on it to have a safety chain. And I got to put a new coupler on the front and a jack. The frame, I think, is pretty hefty. And the axle and the springs are pretty good. I don't know what the tow capacity of this thing is. I'm going to say that's more than 7,000 pound axle. You guys can comment and tell me what you think. But looking at those springs, that's more than 7,000 pounds. I don't know if that'd be stamped on there somewhere or not. So I've got some work to do to this thing, but it was a freebie, so I can't turn it down. And as you see, it's got the trailer brakes on it. I'm going to tear into them, repack the wheel bearings, replace if necessary, clean. I'd like to get new rims for it, and new tires. I think I can make this thing a nice trailer. It'll haul a lot more than my 14. My other trailer that you've seen in my videos, it's parked out there. That is a 14 by 5. It's 5 foot wide inside. It's a 14-foot trailer. And when I bought that trailer, I was intending to get a 5 by 12. And that's all he had, and he had it discounted. It was like 2 or 3 years old, but it was still new. And he discounted. I got a steal in that trailer. I've had it for a while. I like that, but it's 2 tractors about all I can get on it. I should be able to get at least 3 on this one. All right, going to wrap it up. This is just one more project in the long list.